Upon reaching the top of the mountain, Vados, Goku, and Margarita feel a sinister energy, as if the devil himself were there. Goku, as he approaches, bumps into a rock, which makes a loud noise. Boom! Vados says,
Mr. Goku, silence, please! That way we'll be captured or killed easily.
Goku scratches his head and smiling says, sorry, but that stunt was already loose. It wasn't my fault. Hey, how's it going? Just here to remind you to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and stay well inside our entire universe of Dragon Ball. Let's go straight to what matters. And so they continue on their way. Upon reaching the top of the mountain, a grandiose palace can be seen. Goku, Vados, and Margarita approach carefully. Upon arriving at the front door of the site, Margarita suspects that something is not normal and says so.
Quiet, folks. We're being watched.
So at that moment, everyone is just watching. At that moment, when everyone is looking inside the palace, they hear a noise and footsteps. And they suddenly hear a voice. Who dares enter my palace uninvited? Despite hearing the voice, no one sees, nothing is, and no one. They again listen. Who are you? And how dare you enter my palace? At that time, we see a god of destruction. And he goes on to say, set them here? Wait, don't answer me. I will guess. A man with 2 angels. Ah, so you're the one called Goku God Killer, aren't you? Goku at that time responds, yes, I'm Goku. God of Destruction goes on to say, so they sent you here to exterminate me, right? What a joke. The old man Zeno-sama is really going nuts. First take my angel, and now they send you to finish me off. Impossible! You are nothing more than just mortals. For you to defeat me, I, the great god of destruction from Universe 3 Moscow, do you really think you can finish me off? At that moment, with anger rising in his heart, Goku says, I'm going to tear you apart. Who treats a planet like that? Who kills the beings of the universes just because he's pissed off? The age of the gods doing what they want will end here. I will put an end to your misleads. The inhabitants of this planet, they're just tired of being objects of the hand of the gods to mix what they want and what they don't want, threatening and wanting to destroy our planets. It ends here. It ends now. At that moment, a somber laugh is heard. Do you really think you can come here and tell me how to behave? Is this a big joke? Isn't it, Zeno-sama? Moscow says, look it up, as if he asking Zeno himself. At this point, Moscow stops laughing and becomes serious. In battle position, Moscow says, all right, let's go fight, God Killer. And then he charges at Goku, delivering a direct hit. Goku, who manages to dodge repeatedly, can hardly see his blows. So in his thoughts, he says, he's fast and quick. That will be no problem. At that time, Moscow continues to attack, thus giving several punches in Goku. It's impressive to see how Goku manages to dodge with that speed. At that time, Moscow gets angry because all of the blows landed, not a single blow was actually hit. So at that moment, Moscow changes his strategy. And instead of trying to hit Goku with his fist, Moscow strikes with his foot, giving Goku a kick full in the stomach. Goku recovers quickly and spits out some saliva. In battle stance, Goku stands up and saws off his fist. Goku joins his arms towards his waist and starts screaming. Ah! Goku begins to gather his power and by focusing his ki. Moscow looks at that and says, are you tired already, Mr. Goku? I can see you're gathering energy, and I haven't even started to warm up yet. Okay, let's have fun. I'm in a bad mood. My angels are gone. Okay, let's have fun because I'm in a bad mood and because my angel is gone. Goku keeps ignoring the god of destruction. At that time, Goku, with the little energy he had already accumulated, manages to calmly dodge Moscow's blows. So Moscow at the moment says, great, Mr. Goku. I can see you're going to amuse me enough. How interesting. Goku, who was focused on just beating his opponent, says, I am not a toy to satisfy your amusements. I will defeat you. And he goes for his opponent without realizing it. Goku is already managing not only to dodge the blows, from Moscow, but he also already managed to fight back. Goku hasn't noticed since the last time his power has grown exponentially. Goku starts delivering several blows to his vital points. When landing a punch on Moscow's left arm, Moscow quickly has his arm paralyzed. Moscow, amidst the laughter, says, You really are strong! You managed to hit a vital point. At this moment, my left arm is no use for me. Goku starts to pant and says, And I have more for you here! Goku again focuses his energies and finally makes the God Killer transformation. Goku, with heavier steps, starts to go towards Moscow, who is laughing because Goku landed only one hit on the God. Moscow at this time says, Come on, Goku. Let's see what you're capable of. Goku then teleports up to him and starts unleashing some key spheres. Moscow, with a single arm, dodges and parries all of Goku's attacks and says, Now I'm going to take you seriously, as you really are taking our fight very seriously. Moscow begins to focus his energy and lands a blow on Goku's face that makes him spit blood, and then he drags him for miles. Goku was really having a hard time defeating Moscow, the god of destruction. At that moment, Goku returns to his base form completely without strength. Moscow grabs him by the hair and throws him forwards in directions to Vados and Margarita. Then Moscow stretches his arms and says, Hakai! Goku is unable to move and already sees his death. More suddenly, Margarita flies towards Goku and holds him. Moscow's attack hits her in the middle of her back. Vados screams, Margarita! No! Deafening silence takes over the palace. When Goku saw what just happened, he held her in the arms. Even before that energy of destruction dissipated, the energy caused some wounds on Goku's arm. And then he slowly puts it down and says, Why, Margarita? Why did you sacrifice yourself for me? Margarita, her eyes full of tears, says, Because I love you. And my sister Vados too. Don't worry, Mr. Goku. You will find a way. My master now Vermouth is definitely waiting for me. She looks deeply at Goku and says, I started to admire you, Goku, and now I understand your motivations. I hope you manage to reach your goals, and maybe one day I will be able to find you again somehow. Margarita's body begins to disintegrate, and then Goku kisses her. Margarita, she turned into ashes and was carried away by the wind. Goku, at that moment, with a lot of anger, passes to his second God Killer transformation. Barely gives chance for his opponent to recover and starts unleashing countless attacks, which causes Moscow armor to start taking considerable amount of damage. Goku attacks more and more, leaving it in small pieces. At that time, the true body of Moscow comes out, thus leaving the little god of destruction exposed. This little thing says, You broke my armor! I will kill you! I will kill you! Filled with hatred for what had happened to Margarita, Goku gathers his energy to the palm of his hand and unleashes a different ki with small shockwaves passing through him and says, Die. Die all at once. Thus eliminated yet another god of destruction. Vados goes to Goku and says, Margarita, she's gone. What now, Lord Goku? What should we do? Goku, with his eyes full of tears, says, I'm sorry, Vados. I'm sorry I couldn't protect her. Forgive me. Vados, let's get out of here. At that time, Goku and Vados go down to the mountain, towards the city where they had met the cherry. Vados remembers that little boy and says, Will we ever find him again? Goku says, Well, I hope so. He's pretty cool, isn't he, Vados? At this time, Vados says, Yes, Lord Goku. And so Goku and Vados go down the mountains. Passing through the middle of the city, Goku and Vados feel observed. And Goku says, "Are you feeling that, Vados?" Vados answers,
Yeah, it is as if someone is watching us.
Just ahead, we see Cherry running towards Goku and Vados.
Hey, Mr. Goku, Miss Vados!
Says Cherry.
How are you? Are you alright?
Goku replies, "Yeah, of course we are." Soon afterwards, Vados says,
Didn't I tell you? He's very, very strong.
Then Cherry speaks.
Yeah, Miss Vados did. No. Yeah, Miss Vados said that you are very strong. When I grow up, I want to be just like you, Mr. Goku. Miss Vados, I need to tell you something,
says the little boy. Vados and Goku look on with a look of curiosity. And Cherry raises her hand, and when passing in front of the eyes of the two, we see Margarita, which comes out of a little smoke. Goku and Vados get scared, and Cherry says,
Well, I guess you couldn't leave her here, could you?
Goku and Vados don't give anything, and Margarita says,
Hey guys! Don't worry, I will explain.
She says this with a finger on her cheeks and her tongue sticking out like she just pulled a big prank. To be continued. How did Margarita survive that mighty Hakai? What will happen now? Regardless of what it is more than important that you already expose it here in your comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe here to the channel so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.